Hello, and thank you for using the Manna irrigation product. In this video guide, I will show you how to create a new field in 3 simple steps. But before we begin, let me explain a bit about the hierarchy of the Manna product. Every account can have multiple farms in it. In every farm, we can create multiple fields, as long as the fields are located within 100 kilometers from the farm center. Every field can be divided into multiple irrigation zones to provide more accurate irrigation recommendations. The zone size must be at least 1 hectare. A zone is defined as the minimal area of the field which can be controlled by a single valve. So let's begin clicking on the setting icon in the main page. Select the Farm Fields tab. Scroll and select the farm you would like to add a field to. The list of fields is displayed. You can either edit an existing field or click on New Field to create a new one. The New Field window is opened with a 3-steps wizard. The first step is to define its geography by creating its shape. There are 2 ways to create a polygon. One is by drawing the field borders on a map with the set of tools we offer, and the second will be uploaded to a SHP or KML geographic file containing the field shape. To draw the polygon on the map, click on the Draw Polygon button. Start adding points that will define your polygon in the most accurate way. Every click connects the 2 last points. To close the polygon, click on the first point created. In case you would like to upload geographic files, click the Upload File button. Select the file location and click Open. The field shape is now shown on the map. If needed, you can edit the borders by clicking on the Edit button. When you finish, click Next. The second step of the wizard is splitting the field into irrigation zones. To create irrigation zones, place the mouse on the required point on the field border. Then left-click the mouse. And now move the mouse to the required point on the opposite field border, forming a straight line, dividing the original area into 2. Then left-click the mouse again. Pop-up message is displayed, indicating a new zone was created. We can now see that the field has 2 irrigation zones having sequential numbers. If required, this action can be repeated to create additional zones. Upon completing, click on Next. Step 3 in the wizard is to define the field parameters that will help us provide you more accurate recommendations. Let's go over the parameters together. Enter the name of the field as you wish it to be presented. Select from the list the crop type of the field. In case there are multiple varieties for this crop, you can select the relevant one from the varieties list. Season start. This date refers to the date of planting or bud break and will enable us to offer you the best suitable crop coefficient table, known as a KC table, to suit your needs, out of our KC database. KC table is a crop coefficient table. For your convenience, we collected hundreds of KC protocols from all over the world. Some are FAO protocols, which are the same across the world, and some local protocols which are more specific for the exact area and date of planting. When clicking on the Select button, a list of KC tables is offered to you based on the crop, location, and date of planting you entered as season start. In order to decide which KC table is most suitable for you, we added a Quick View button on the right side of each KC, which enables you to see the KC value in each of the weeks of the year. Select the most suitable KC table for you and click Apply. Upon selecting, the system will automatically fill in the irrigation start, irrigation end, and season end, according to the KC table that was selected. In case the KC table selected is local KC and not FAO, the irrigation start date can be edited and moved up to 4 weeks back and 4 weeks forward, with the limitation of irrigation start must be after season start date. Irrigation end is not editable and is determined by the irrigation start. Season end is editable, and you can select a different date as long as it is later than the irrigation end. This is suitable for when no more irrigation is required, but the field is still active. The last parameter in this section is the weeds level. Please select yours. The next section is describing your irrigation system. Select from the list the irrigation type in use for this field. Each irrigation type has an associated default efficiency value, which you can edit manually. Irrigation type drip, for example, is defined with efficiency value of 95%, meaning only 5% of the water does not arrive to the plant roots. In order for the system to provide irrigation recommendations in time units, meaning how long should the valve be turned on, irrigation rate should be specified. The value represents the amount of water in millimeters and inches per hour, and the default value for irrigation rate can also be modified. The last section is the soil info. Soil parameters determine how well can the soil preserve water in it and how much additional water is required. Texture. Display a default value generated by the system based on field location. If texture is not accurate, it can be changed by selecting a different value from the drop-down list. Note, in some cases, soil type cannot be automatically identified by the system. In this case, entering a value is mandatory. Salinity. The default value will be low, but it can be changed according to the known salinity level of the field. Same for organic matter. Default value is provided, but it can be edited. If required, additional free text describing of the field can be added here. When you're done, click Save. A pop-up window is displayed, confirming that the new field has been created. Once created, it takes about 24 hours to download satellite data and present irrigation recommendations and crop monitoring maps. Thank you for watching this video guide. For more video guides and other useful information, you're welcome to visit our support page by simply clicking on the support line in the Help menu.